Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be addressing my left blinker in my Jeep. I noticed that it's blinking really fast, so I want to see what the actual issue is. If you notice, the one when I turn the left blinker on, it blinks fast, but the right one blinks normal. On the outside, the front left blinker blinks, that's the driver's side, it blinks really fast, but there's nothing on the back, right? So the back light doesn't blink at all. So in these cases, normally you would want to change that bulb. I've tried that, but it didn't work. As you can see on the right side here, both blinkers work, the one in the front and in the back, so that shows me that that side is fine. So I decided to go for a ride, and on the ride I realized the left blinker started working fine again. So that shows me that it's an intermittent issue, something probably electrical or probably a fuse or something, but definitely not the bulb, as I previously thought. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to see if the relay is okay, and what we want to do, how to get to the relay. We want to pop off this top panel right above the steering wheel. There's no screws, just pop it out, because there are just some clips holding it into place. So once you pull it, just like I did, you'll see it comes apart. So right here is one of the clips, and on this side, the right side, is another clip. So once you pop it out, it will come right out. For the bottom panel, there are screws holding it in place. So there's one on the left, and then there's another one on the right of the steering wheel. And there's also one on the side where the door is. So you want to make sure you take those out. And there's also one underneath the steering. That there's a bolt that you can also remove in order to take the panel out, because the relay sits right behind it. So once you take the screws and the bolt out, you want to pull on it. Just give it a firm pull and it will just pop right out, because like the top panel, this also has some clips that are holding it into place as well. So that's why you need to pop it out. Let's put this to the side. Alright, so these are the red spots is where the clips sit. So that's what you're looking at there. So this is where the fuse box is. And the relay sits right on top of it. So right here is where we're trying to get to. As you can see, the space is small. It's a tiny space. So for some people, in order to get to this relay, the biggest one in the lot, you might have to remove these this section right here. I'm not going to remove it because I could reach. So I'm going to just reach my hand up in there and just try to see if I could manipulate the relay. So now it's blinking fast. I'm going to press the relay. Okay, so once I push the relay, I noticed that it started blinking like it should normally. So I just kind of give it a firm push there, and if you notice, it stopped blinking really fast, which shows me that that kind of corrects the issue. So something is definitely up with the relay. So I'm going to take it out. It's kind of hard to come out. Again, you might need to remove that bottom panel, but I don't need to. I could just reach my hand in there and grab it. So I'm going to pull it out and take a look at it to see like if I could see any visible issues. So this is what the relay looks like. It's the biggest one in the box. So I inspect the outside. I don't see anything looking like anything is out of place. That's the OEM, as you can see the Dodge logo there. All the prongs look fine. So what I do is I take the casing off. So I'm going to inspect the inside, and what I'm looking for is if there's anything out of place, anything broken, anything missing. And so far I'm not seeing any issues, so I'm not sure like why. Maybe it's just loose in the space that it's in, but I'm not seeing any issues on the inside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put it back in the casing, and just put it back in the space, because I'm not seeing any issues at all. So when you put it in, it goes in like this. So make sure when you put it back in the casing, that's how you put it. So now we're gonna replace, since we put the relay back in, we're gonna replace the panels, and then we're gonna see if it still works. So the panels are put back into place. So let's test it out and see if this works. Alright, so it still works. So one of these days I might replace the relay, but so far it seems like it still works, and it probably is a little bit loose, so I'm going to keep it for now. So thank you for watching the video, guys. Please consider liking this video, sharing it with a friend, and commenting, and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you.